what it really takes to make your favorite TV shows?
You're off book, the whole script.
It's from bodybuilding. It's a reps, reps, reps. The
Right.
more reps you do, the better you get.
Variety Studio is the only place to see candid, one-on-one conversations between your favorite actors as they share behind-the-scenes secrets.
It's almost like the longer I act, the less I understand it in some ways,
Yeah.
honestly.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger and Patrick Schwarzenegger and Seth Rogen and Jason Segel.
You know I love talking about acting.
Please.
Welcome to Variety Studio Actors on Actors. I'm Angelique Jackson.
And I'm Clayton Davis. In this episode, we take you behind the scenes of this year's buzziest TV shows.
With the actors whose performances kept audiences riveted. Talk about an acting dynasty. Arnold and Patrick Schwarzenegger, a real-life father and son duo, are each forging bold new paths on screen, proving that talent and charisma run in the family. Arnold Schwarzenegger brings his unmistakable voice and legendary presence to the animated anthology series Secret Level.
That crown belongs to Elstrom, you silky-bearded Babylonian cur. But in combat, the fortunate prevail as often as the skilled. Let us have instead a test of strategy. To the victor, the crown.
Patrick Schwarzenegger continues to make waves in Hollywood with the latest season of The White Lotus, playing one of the resort's dangerously charming new guests.
So if something bad is happening, it's happening to both of us. And I'll always be seen by everyone as Timothy Ratliff's son, and I'm okay with that. I am, as long as everything at work is going good. And everything at work is going good, right?
Yeah.
But Dad, I don't have anything else but this. I don't have any interests. I don't have any hobbies. Okay, if I'm not a success, then I'm nothing. And I can't handle being nothing.
It is an absolute pleasure for me to sit here today and to have this discussion with you. Because a year ago, this would have never happened.
Yep.
Variety would have never asked us to sit here and have this discussion. But now you came out with White Lotus. You went through the roof. I mean, I'm now a big fan of White Lotus. It's a fantastic show. And your acting surprised the hell out of me. Not that I didn't know that you're good, because you've shown that in the last 10 years, but it was just unbelievable. And that things that I didn't recognize you,
Right.
certain behaviors, because as son,
Yeah.
I know every little kind of
Yeah.
facial expressions and all that, but in this one, I was really blown away. So my question is just, how do you feel about this great, great success now?
Well, thank you. I think that Variety probably wouldn't have asked me a year ago, but they probably would have asked you. But it's, I feel like this is a surreal moment for me because, I mean, as much as we get to hang out or talk or something like that, we would never have a 45-minute conversation about acting, and kind of the background of where you started, where I got to start, and where we are today. So I think this is a really great opportunity and kind of a cool moment. But for me, this has been like a whirlwind of 2 months of like the show coming out. I mean, it's been a whirlwind of a year and a half from the time that I actually auditioned until I booked the show, and then we filmed it to actually coming out.
Oh, I know.
You
But
know.
I mean, now everyone is coming up to me in the gym.
Yeah.
And they're saying, I mean, your son is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then someone else comes up to me and says, oh, now I hated your son in the
I know,
series.
that was the weird part. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I said, you hated him? I said, what kind of a compliment is that? And they said, no, I mean, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
But the character that he played,
Kind of the biggest learning experience for me is how much people associate you with your character. Because for me, it was like people came up to me and told me how much they hated me, how much they hated my character and how bad I was and how mean I was. And so it was just like a roller coaster of emotions for me, but also just of an experience of people feeling like they knew me.
right.